Hello viewers, welcome to our TV program on NTR TV. We made a lot of kilometers inside of Turkey for filming historical places in central Anatolia as well. We went very important city in central Anatolia, Konya. Konya city, ancient name was Ikonia. Icon is English icon, because long time ago Greek Christians, they were making icons in Konya. That is why the name comes from there. And the city hosted very important guest from Uzbekistan. His name was Mevlana Celaleddin Rumi. Mevlana Celaleddin Rumi, he was a great scholar. His philosophy is incredible. On the basement of love and loving each other, he called every person to his dergah, his place, his Jama group. And he said, come, whoever you are, doesn't matter who you are, or you are Christian or idolist or Jewish, doesn't matter. Come and visit us. This is not the gate of hopelessness. This is the gate of hope. This is the gate of love, he said. That is why a lot of people around of Konya city, people, they visited Mevlana and they were very impressed about his ideas about love and his philosophy. They easily converted to Islam really those days. There was also another person in Konya. His name was Nasreddin Hoca. Unfortunately, we couldn't have enough time to visit his city in Konya. It was a little bit far from the north of the city, and we couldn't visit Nasreddin Hoca's place. Nasreddin Hoca is very famous, starting from Balkan Peninsula till Central Asia. All his funny stories, clever stories are being told for centuries, really. And he died in central Anatolia. And about Mevlana Celaleddin Rumi, we visited his grave, and we have seen, even in pandemic, COVID-19 atmosphere, there were many tourists from Turkey, also from all around the world, from Russia, Ukraine, and the Western European countries. They came and they were filming about Mevlana Celaleddin Rumi. And I made some videos and also gave information just nearby his grave, and I took some pics inside of his grave. There were very old books. One of them is very famous, worldwide famous, Mesnevi. Mesnevi book is very famous book of Mevlana Celaleddin Rumi. It contains every kind of philosophy and giving wonderful information. It was told that Paulo Coelho's Alchemy book mainly inspired by Mevlana''s philosophy. I read also Paulo Coelho's book Alchemy. Is a wonderful book. I recommend you to read it. It's one of his book, Paulo Coelho's Alchemy book, is one of my favorites in my library, really. So I recommend you definitely, if you read that book. The book's story also mainly goes in northern Africa, starting from southern Spain. In a church, a boy is following his dream and going to Egypt, going to Morocco first, then northern Africa all the way along till the pyramids of Egypt. Then he finds his treasure in there. It's a very interesting story. It is going to change your life, really, so you can understand how big Mevlana is. I recommend you to read that book also, Masnavi. And my friends are going to show you my video and also pics about Mevlana Celaleddin Rumi.
Hello viewers, welcome to our TV program on NTR TV. We are in Konya city at the moment, and we are visiting Mevlana Celaleddin Rumi grave. His grave is right behind of me in this place, and a lot of people from all around the world and Turkey, even in the pandemic atmosphere ambience, a lot of people are coming and visiting and entering inside. And what's there? We have filmed, but we were told that it's forbidden to film inside. And we are doing this filming outside of the his tomb. Mevlana Celaleddin Rumi is a great philosopher and scholar in central Turkey. Normally he was from Uzbekistan. He migrated from Uzbekistan to central Turkey. His name was Mevlana Celaleddin, but the Rumi, his surname, was given just because of being here in central Turkey. Rumi means Roman, because the Anatolia a long time ago was called as Eyalet-i Rum, the state of Romans, and but the 1,000 years ago, when Turks entered this place, and the name of the place changed and is named as Anatolia, and also the Selçuklu Anatolian Asia Minor province. But when Mevlana came and visited this city, when he started living in this city, a lot of people converted to Islam because his teachings were very humanistic and very similar to humanistic Christian mentality, and that is why thousands of people converted to Islam quickly. And Mevlana's teaching, in the center of his teaching, is there is love, loving each other, and his famous word, come, well, whoever you are. Doesn't matter you are Christian or Sikh or Hindu or some other religion. This is not the hopelessness gate. This is the gate of hope, he said. And that is why people came, accepted his invitation, and came his gate and converted Islam. And the Mevlana got his mentality mainly from Tabriz, Shams from Tabriz, and he came and he was his friend, Mevlana's friend. And you see the mosque which was made by Ottoman Sultan, and you see it's cubic, and the dome is typical Byzantine style, Eastern Orthodox style, but the minarets are typical Turkish, with the stalactite balconies, sherefe of the minarets as well. And Shams affected Mevlana's mentality very much when he came this place, and when they became good friends. The Mevlana learned a lot of new things and different things from him. And the Mevlana wrote his book, Mesnevi, and also his rubais, just like poems. They were Persian language, because Mevlana spoke Persian as well. And Persian language is a broad language, and it sounds so nice for hearing. That is why he wrote his poems, his rubais, in Persian language as well. Ayhan Özcimbit, Natural TV, NTR TV, Discover Turkey. Goodbye.
After Konya, very flat area, you're driving hours and hours. It's the road has no curves. It's straight, smooth, just like Holland or Kazakhstan or Russia, because these countries are very flat. You don't see any mountain or any hill. And Konya is a place like this, really, till Aksaray. We drove, and we met very interesting place in Ihlara Valley, because in Ihlara Valley we have seen first Christians, they built their churches and also houses inside of Ihlara Valley, and we met some tourists, and also we made an interview with them about their thoughts, Ihlara Valley. I give you some information starting from Ihlara Valley, beginning till the end. It's a great place, really, historical area, and very old churches, the first churches of Christianity inside of Ihlara Valley.
Hello viewers, we are making videos for Natural TV, NTR TV, Discover Turkey. We are discovering Central Turkey at the moment. Here with me, a friend from
the United States, Michigan.
What's your name?
Mustafa El-Amari, Mustafa El-Amari.
You're a Muslim, right?
Correct.
Is this first time in Turkey?
This is my third time in Turkey.
Third time? Oh, you're a professional tourist.
Alhamdulillah.
And this is our first time here in Ihlara Valley.
Okay, mashallah.
This is your first time in Ihlara Valley?
First time in Cappadochia, yes.
First time in Cappadochia. How did you find here?
Somebody recommended to come here to try the hot air balloons and the historical history background of this area. It was very exciting, so we decided to come.
You like it?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's very interesting.
I hope you're going to come again then.
Inshallah, we will.
What are you in the United States?
I'm a finance director for automotive company.
In Michigan?
In Michigan, Metro Detroit.
Welcome to our country then.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
We are in Ihlara Valley. It's a very old settlement here. The first Christians they were living here in the caves, and there is kitchen here. Also, there is a monastery. They were worshiping inside of it. And after Turks, Selçuklu Empire came here, they started converting to Islam. Normally the Islam didn't force them to be Muslim, but they accepted by themselves voluntarily. They did, and the people here in Turkey, in Ihlara and Aksaray, the name of this area is province Aksaray. It means white palace when we translate into Turkish language. Ak is a white, Saray is palace.
Palace, correct.
And did you visit all the caves here?
Yes, we did.
What did you feel?
You can feel the history, the change in temperature, how it all of a sudden gets cold, and how people had to survive basically just to escape religious persecution. So it's breathtaking. Yeah,
because a long time ago, when the first Christians, they were like Muslims, you know.
Correct.
They believed in one God, and they accepted Jesus Christ as not Son of God, but the prophet, messenger of God. They accepted, and the king of Roman Empire didn't like this. That is why they were slaughtered. They were killed by the Roman emperors. One of them is Hadrianus. He was very merciless person. tortured and killed a lot of Muvahid, monotheist Christians long time ago. And visiting the Anatolia and seeing these kind of places, we can remember all these things, what happened to them exactly long time ago. But unfortunately, Christianity a little bit changed, just because of the letters of St. Paul. He was born in Tarsus city, south of Tarsus. He accepted Jesus Christ as a Son of God, and the first council in Nicaea in Turkey, Jesus Christ accepted as a Son of God, not the messenger of God. And then the King of Romans freed all the Christians right after, accepting this kind of belief, and also the acceptance of the kingdom.
Yeah, the Trinity.
And, then the Trinity was accepted, and now the king freed them because they also accepted the kingdom's power over them, and also nearby the Lord of the universe. Anyway, thank you very much for being with us, and I hope you're going to come again.
Thank you very much. Love this country and love the people. Very kind, very warm. So love it.
We are very happy seeing tourists like you and visiting our country.
Inshallah again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, viewers, this is our TV program from Central Turkey, Discover Turkey. Hope to see you again. Goodbye. Hello viewers, we are in Ihlara here with me, a friend, a brother from
Pakistan.
Yes, and your name?
Wasif.
Wasif is from Pakistan, but you're living in?
United States.
Okay, what are you?
So I'm Pakistani, Muslim, alhamdulillah, and I was born in the United States, but I lived in Pakistan for 9 years. Then we moved to the United States when I was 9, and I've been there for 17 years now.
Oh, really nice.
Yes.
Well, you graduated from?
University. I'm a college graduate from SUNY Old Westbury in New York City.
Not New York State.
New York State, and it's close to New York City.
I see.
Yeah, right. And then I'm working now, and this is our first time visiting Turkey. With,
how old are you?
I'm 27.
27. You're young. How did you find here? Did you like Turkey? What are you thinking
so
about?
This was our second time abroad, my wife and I, and my first time ever in Turkey. I have a lot of Turkish friends back in United States, and I've always loved the Turkish people
as a second country, maybe.
Right. So now I came here, and I didn't know what to expect, but when I came here, every person that I met, mashallah, they had such nice hearts. They have
Pakistan.
Right. They have very, very generous and nice hearts. Just the way they interact with you, the way they take care of you. If you want to ask them for directions, everybody's so helpful and nice. And it really makes you feel good inside knowing that people like this exist in the world. Alhamdulillah, because back in the United States, you don't see that. You
don't like strangers here, maybe.
Right? No, I'm telling you, I'm from New York.
I'm joking.
No, but
from the films, I said. Some films they said some Sharif. They're saying they don't like strangers here. How long are you going to stay here? They say.
No, it's in some parts of the United States. It's really like that. Like in New York City, where I'm around that place. You can't look at somebody for more than 2 seconds because they'll have a problem with you. Yeah. So in Turkey it's the exact opposite. People are very polite, helpful, generous, and mashallah, it's good to know that this country, it's a Muslim country, and there's people here that are like that have that ikhlaq. I don't know if you know the word ikhlaq. They have that in them.
Sincerity.
Yes, sincerity, exactly, exactly, yes.
When we translate it from Arabic to
Right, right.
Turkey. Where did you go in Turkey? Only this place, or where
No,
did you visit some cities?
So we landed from
Istanbul?
right. So we landed in Istanbul, and our whole week stay is in Istanbul, but we have been taking one day and going to different parts. So on Sunday, we went to Bursa, and that was amazing.
Yeah.
You know, just the sight there. We saw the tomb of Osman Ghazi.
Yeah, founder of Ottoman Empire.
Yes, yes.
His grave is there.
Yes, we saw that.
And also very important place. There is important place in Bursa is in Iznik, Nicaea. The first Gospels accepted in Nicaea by the Christian world.
Wow. Okay.
In Hagia Sophia mosque, it's
Right.
mosque now. At the beginning, it was a church, and the Christianity they made their first council, and they accepted 4 Gospels in Christianity in there. That is why it's so important for Christian world.
Wow. Okay. So we weren't able to explore because we have such
Maybe
little
next time
time.
we're gonna see.
Yeah. We weren't able to explore the Christianity side of all the historical importances that were
Inshallah,
there.
next time.
Inshallah, next time. Yes.
Because first Christians, long time ago, they were like Muslims. They were
Right,
accepting, first Jesus Christ as a messenger of the Lord
Yes.
of the universe. And where did you go then after visiting Bursa?
So after Bursa, we came back to Istanbul. Our second day, which was Monday, we stayed in Istanbul. We explored the city a bit. Then Tuesday, which was yesterday, we went to Enes, which is by the border of Greece and Turkey.
Enes.
And Enes, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And we basically explored that whole area. We went jet skiing on the Aegean Sea. That was very, very beautiful.
Yes. European part of Turkey.
Yes,
You mean.
and we were able to, because we drove there, we were able to see all of the countryside, I guess, of Turkey, and that was amazing.
Yeah. Are you planning to go eastern part of Turkey, such as Kars or Mount Ararat? Because you're going to be very surprised if you go there. Please watch our TV program, Discover Turkey, NTR TV, on YouTube also. We have got videos, so you can visit those cities, and you're going to be very surprised because long time ago, Kars city was Karskaya Oblast in Russian language, and there are a lot of Russian houses and places in there. You're gonna feel yourself like in Russia.
So there's a lot of Russian influence in Turkey.
There were Russians, but mostly they went back, and some of them converted to Islam, and they became Turks, Muslims. And you're gonna be surprised really visiting, and also visiting Mount Ararat, where the Noah Ark is at the top.
Right.
Noah Ark, and it's very near the Armenian border, and a lot of surprises are waiting for you in Turkey. And please keep on visiting and traveling our country.
No, that's the plan, because a week is not enough. Even for one city, a week is not enough.
Maybe some months.
yeah.
Anyway, thank you very much for being with us and joining our interview. I hope you're going to come again. Please watch our TV programs, the social media addresses. Very new TV channel, broadcasting whole Africa and Qatar, and giving information about Turkey and also history. Our programs also unknown history. I recommend you to watch it, because you're going to find some reasons about the history which were not told us. For instance, Istanbul. When Istanbul was conquered by the Turks, Europe started rising up. Why the books of Istanbul taken to the books of Istanbul they were sent to Vatican, and all the that one
all
person,
the knowledge.
One person, his name is Da Vinci, read all these books, and he helped European Renaissance. But this kind of historical reasons never told to the people.
Right.
And you can watch and you can see these important things, bro.
No, I appreciate it, and definitely I will be coming back, because again, like I said,
can you speak with Pakistani accent? I like it very much. Thank you very much. Being in Turkey.
Thank you very much. Being in Turkey was amazing for us. I can do this all the time, but I can stop my American accent and I can turn it back on.
I can do it because I was English language teacher long time.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, thank you very much.
It was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Yes, we did a wonderful interview with our brother from Pakistan and also from United States, and please keep on touch with our programs. Ayhan Özcimbit, Discover Turkey, NTR TV.
After Aksaray and Ihlara Valley, we went to Göreme, Ürgüp area, Üçhisar as well. Üçhisar, when we translate into English, it is three castles. And we stayed in three castles, and also we went to Ortahisar and also Ürgüp, Göreme area, and the fairy chimneys, called as in Turkish language peri bacaları, in English fairy chimneys. Very interesting natural phenomenon, really unbelievable things. And we visited very old areas inside. You know, first Christians, they lived inside of it, and very interesting personality. His name is Saint George. According to Christianity, he is a saint, but according to Quran, when we look at Quran, God says, mention Zachary, Jesus, John the Baptist, and Elias, George. Allah says in Quran. When we look at the order in Quran, Zachary, Jesus, John, and George, in this order, Quran doesn't speak in vain, tries to always give information to understand. And lastly, we see George, and as Elias in Arabic language, George is Elias. In Greek, Yorgos, Yorgo. In Latin, Georgi, and also in French, Georges, and in English, George. In Spanish, Jorge. Santa Jorge, the Spanish people are calling him as Santa Jorge, and we normally Turks, they believe him as Elias. And Hıdrellez Day in Turkey celebrated 5th and 6th of May. Every May, people are celebrating the fertility in the the agricultural things, and also Hıdrellez, Hıdır and Ilyas. Hıdır, Ellez are together in the pronounce of the Anatolian people. They say Hıdrellez. Normally it is Hıdır İlyas. Hıdır İlyas. Ilyas, messenger, according to Islam. he was killed by Caesar also on the in Nicomedia by the Caesar of the Romans. And the Roman Caesar said, "Your father is a great general. Stop worshipping just one God. Start worshipping back again to the planets in the sky. Planets are the gods," because Romans believed in the planets. They believed all the planets are like gods. But Elias, St. George, in Christian way, in Muslim way, Elias, he refused this, and he was against this idea. And unfortunately, he was killed in Kocaeli province in Turkey. It is Nicomedia. The calendar leaves were showing 23rd of April according to Julian calendar those days. According to Julian calendar, 23rd is 5th and 6th of May according to Gregorian calendar. That is why the people in Anatolia celebrating and mentioning about Hıdrellez's meeting in fact comes from the death of the St. George, Elias, the messenger, in Nicomedia. In 1990, I wrote a letter to the province governor of Nicomedia, Kocaeli, offering him 23rd, 25th of April, the day of St. George death, or Hazreti Elias International Peacekeeping Day. Unfortunately, I was not understood very well those years in 1990s. St. George name is given to a state name in America, Georgia. It's a country name in Caucasia, where my ancestors are from there also, Georgia. And it's a beautiful country. You must go and see Georgia. The food is great. Nature is really great. Georgia is one of the most beautiful countries in the world, really, having the Black Sea climate. And this country has got also the name of Georgia, considering that St. George is from Georgia. In fact, St. George's father was from Cappadochia, neighboring place to ancient Georgian borders. And St. George's mother was from Palestine. Long time ago, Palestine was inside of the Roman Empire. And we visited his place, St. George's place, St. George's province, Hazreti Elias, the messenger Elias area in that. And also Christians made a church underneath of the fire chimneys. It's called as peribacaları in Turkish. And in the stones, you're going to be very surprised when you see the pics and also the area. Also, we had an interview with a tourist guide. He gave information about the area, and let's listen to this interview together with the tourist guide, what he told to us.
Hello viewers, welcome to our TV program on Discover Turkey and on NTR TV. We are discovering Turkey. We are in central Turkey at the moment. Here with me, Mr.
Mehmet.
Mr. Mehmet. He is a professional tourist guide, right?
Yes, I'm a tourist guide.
In English language?
Yeah, English language.
Do you speak any other language as well?
A little bit is Spanish.
Great.
Yeah.
And we're going to ask some questions about Cappadocia, a very important place. As I mentioned, St. George, his father was from here. And
We have just visited his church, St. George Church, right?
No, St. Basil Chapel.
St. Basil
Yeah,
Chapel.
the name of the chapel is not original name. We have no inscription for this, for the original name. Therefore,
Okay.
just we see some similarity inside the church. Therefore, we call it like this.
Okay.
There's a figure next to the Theodore. There's the main figure, and we're talking about this is Saint Basil. Must be Saint Basil, who is the founder of the monastery life in Cappadochia. He was born in Kayseri, just in the 330.
But the name of this area is Cappadochia, right?
It's Cappadochia, the general name of this area.
But the
Normally,
Turkish name is?
Cappadochia again, Göreme and or Göreme Valley.
It's a province.
Yeah, it's the province, the town, kind
Town.
of. Yeah, town of
Okay.
Nevşehir.
How many people are living in Nevşehir or Göreme?
Now?
Yes.
Just 2,000 people, but it gets 5 and 6 million tourists per year.
6
million tourists from
Mainly
the different part of the world.
From what countries are coming here?
What country? It is changing according to season, according to month.
Interesting.
Yeah, all country and from the different part of Turkey, Malaysian, Indonesian, Indian, sometimes Pakistani, and then Iran, Iraq, from United States, from Mexico, from Argentina. Yeah, many people from the Latin American countries, Canada
as well.
French part, English part as well.
Yes.
Many, yeah.
How many churches are there here?
Normally, we're thinking must be 200 or 300 in churches, tiny, big, grand, cathedral, etc. But in this part, just 10 churches.
Why did they choose this place to live in? Why did they dig the inside of this, rocks?
Yeah.
Why didn't they do any normal house? And they were hiding from.
We're thinking many people use it for many different purposes. For
Yes.
example, it was occupied by the Hittite kingdom for 1,000 years ago, 2000 BC, and normally their capital was Çorum Hattuşaş,
Yes.
Boğaz Cape, but they were interested in raising and feeding horses these places. Therefore, when they arrived these places, they
Hittites, you're
established
talking
some,
about.
talking about the Hittites and horse ranges and feeding and raising horses here. And therefore, the other name of Cappadocia, the meaning of Cappadocia means the land of beautiful horses.
Really?
Yeah, of course. And if you read the books, and you can see that information also right there. Yeah,
Okay.
in Cappadocia, about Cappadocia.
So what is the capacity of this place? What do you think? How many people lived in this area?
in this monastery complex.
Yes, in this monastery complex.
Yeah.
There are houses, even there are some pigeon houses there at the rocks.
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah.
And so would you please tell us about how many people, thousands or?
There's no exact information, sir, for this, but we see some dining room here. There are 5 and 6 dining room we discovered yet so far. Every dining room has 50 people capacity or 60 people capacity. That means 50 people and 5 dining room, 250 or 300 people used to get education here. They used to live in this formation, like
This one?
yeah, like a dormitory for nuns, the monks. They are thinking this is the dormitory for nun and nunners for the ladies. But if you ask me, the monastery of the ladies must be in the far away and not in the same place with the men because of something, And therefore, the both of them belongs to men, belongs to monks.
Yes.
Used to stay there, used to sleep there, used to get education there. But this, generally, they're thinking they pray on the open air area, but the churches were used like a classroom for them.
I see.
Yeah.
So they educated many monks.
Sure. Many monks, many hermits especially.
They went many places in the world.
Yeah, of course.
From this is the center.
Yeah,
of
the first monastery in the Turkey.
And also the Christian world in the ancient times.
Absolutely, of course.
So they went other countries to recite, to tell something about Christianity.
Yeah.
And they converted to Christianity, right?
Yes, of course.
So this is the center. That is why this is an attracting point for the people all around the world. They're coming and seeing these areas, right?
Yeah. Someone believes that's on the pilgrimage way. The Christian keep coming here to be pilgrim. They're thinking because the first monastery, first Christianity center of Anatolia. Therefore, we're thinking Cappadocia is very important
Did
for that.
St. Paul come here?
St. Paul passed through and then didn't stay here so long time also, but he sent some letters to the monks in these places.
In this area?
Yeah, they read the letters written by the Petrus, written by the St. Paul. It's not on the pilgrimage way of the St. Paul's way.
St. George's father was from here, right?
Yeah, we're thinking he was born in Güzelöz town, the 40 kilometers on the Kayseri way.
His mother was from Palestine.
Palestine, Lot city.
But he lived here. St. George lived here.
Yes.
According to the sources, when we look at St. George's life, he was killed in Nicomedia, right?
Yeah.
Because he didn't accept the Caesar's kingdom, and he refused this.
And also the Roman emperor wanted, and everybody and every soldier need to sacrifice, to their gods, the multiple gods in the Greek mythology. He didn't accept it, and then he has claimed that he's a Christian, and he didn't accept the sacrificing, and then therefore he has been arrested by the soldiers and sent to the prison, and then tortured, and finally he was killed together with the Saint Theodore, but in a different time, about the 20 years between them, not in the same time.
Is there what is the biggest church here we can visit? Is it near here?
Outside of the museum, 100 meters on the right side, next to the road, is Tokala Church.
Tokala
Church. It's pretty big, yeah, so huge. Because we see the three churches inside: the oldest church, old church, and new church.
I think you also mentioned about Elmalı Church. Something.
Elmalı is not the biggest one. It is
one of
in
the biggest.
European style, similar to Hagia Sophia in Istanbul.
Really?
Same plan, some miniature type of Hagia Sophia.
Is it here?
Yeah, of course.
How many meters from here? Or
just 50 or 60 meters, and then we are going there, and then we are turning right. We pass in the tunnel, and then we see the church.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we go and see?
Of course. Why not? Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, viewers, we are going to Elmalı Church to visit, and our guide, Mr. Mehmet, is going to be he's going to help us about this, giving information, because he is the professional guide giving information. And yes, here we go. Hello viewers, we keep on our visiting some caves, some churches here, and Mr. Mehmet is helping us, and he's going to give us information about some churches where we visited.
Yeah.
And the Elmalı.
Elmalı.
Right? Elmalı. Yeah. What would you say about Elmalı Church?
It's not original name of the church, sir. And when you enter in the church, you will see the round figure on the pillar, in the second pillar. Probably you have seen it. It is similar to apple because of this round shape. Therefore, we call it apple.
The Turks gave this Elmalı,
of
right?
course,
because Elmalı is Turkish.
Because before 1985, also the other theory, before 1985, this place was not protected by the state.
Really?
Yeah, and then therefore it was an empty place, and it was a game station for the children. They were coming here, they were scratching the faces, break the paintings. Unfortunately, we see some vandalism on the paintings. And also they use it like an apple storage. The local people use this church as like an apple storage. They used to store the foods there.
Because it's cool. Right?
Yeah, because the like storage
natural refrigerator,
suitable for that natural refrigerator. It has stable temperatures, 10 and 11 centigrade degree. It's so cool in summer, so warm in winter.
That's really nice.
Yeah, therefore we call it Elmalı. It is similar to Hagia Sophia or Hagia Sophia in Istanbul. Same plan. Hagia Sophia dates back 5th century. This one dates back 7th century AD. We're thinking, but the paintings, icons were made by them in the 10th and 11th century, a long time. I mean, later time. And we have seen. You can see some icons right there.
What is the original name of Elmalı Church?
We don't know exactly. If you say something, it's gonna be wrong. We have no inscription for this.
Because I have visited the church on the right side. The man is waiting, is a doorman.
Yeah.
He said that it's a St. Barbara
Yeah,
church. Is it
Chapel
true?
of Santa Barbara. It's not original name again.
I see.
We see the two lady figures inside. Probably must be Barbara, must be Caterina, Santa Caterina. Therefore, we call it like this.
So Katerina sounds like a Russian name.
Katerina's Russian name,
Catherine
yeah.
in
Varvara
English.
also, Barbara.
They say
yeah,
Varvara.
the Brazilian use this name.
Really?
Spanish use it. Yeah, Barbara.
What about
Barbara.
the church at the top? You know,
It is Dark Church.
the name is Dark Church.
Dark Church.
Is it
This
the
not
real
original
name?
name again?
It's
No,
not.
not original.
Okay.
It must be dedicated to some saint, sir. But we have no book for this. If you say something, it's gonna be wrong. But probably the Chapel of Saint Nicholas, the Chapel of Saint George, the Chapel of Saint Theodore, or the Church of the Saint Basil, the Church of the Saint Andrew, for example.
Is
Yeah.
that the biggest one, the Dark Church?
Not biggest one, but it is the most beautiful one in Cappadocia because the
Really?
paintings looks well preserved, more shiny, more beautiful than the other churches.
It's not free to take photos.
Not free to take photo, not free to enter. Also, it is extra 30 lira
Really?
per person. Yeah, the museum pass is valid there, not museum card. And then if you want to see that, you need to pay 30 lira also. There's a ticket office next to it. Therefore,
see.
you don't have to go down again. There's a small window, maybe it's not seen from that point on the left side. No sunlight in, the natural protection against the sunlight. And also we see some illumination inside, some lights inside, under of every picture. Second things, they couldn't find the original way for going in. Therefore, they opened the tunnel right there, and now we use this tunnel for going, but a long time ago they didn't know where's the gate, where's the door for going. Therefore they couldn't make so much vandalism inside. It is, we see that, but not so common. For example, in Apple Church, wow, so huge deformation, but here not too many.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I think there were many Greeks long time ago, right here.
Yeah, of course.
And
That was a Greek population.
Mainly Greeks.
Mainly Greeks, yeah.
And some Armenians as well.
Some Armenian also.
But according to Lausanne Agreement, they went back to Greece.
Yes.
And
yes.
the Turks living in
Yeah.
Greece, they came here.
Yes, sir.
Right. And are there still Greeks here, Muslim Greeks?
No. There's an village or town which is called as Mustafa Pasha. The original name was Sinassos, the next to Ürgüp. It was the Greek town also, and we see that migrants coming from the Greece to the Turkey.
They came.
They still living there,
I
but
see.
we don't have Muslim Greeks here.
I see.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed for the information
You're
you gave
welcome,
us.
sir. You're welcome. If you like it, it's my pleasure.
Yes, we like
Yeah.
it very much. It's amazing, really. I traveled many countries up to now, and I
Yeah.
haven't seen any place like this because, you know, the stones are so interesting, and it's a different world like.
Yeah, absolutely. You can feel yourself in the fairy tale. Therefore, these rock formations are called as fairy chimneys. Yeah, it is similar to chimneys for the smoke,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
and like a different planet. Therefore, the many people, I mean, many artists want to shoot the movie here, especially.
Do you meet
2000.
some artists and also actors from the Western countries visiting here?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage
Came here?
Yeah, visited this place. Also made movie Ghost Rider 2. If you watch it, you can see some
Ghost
part
Rider.
of Cappadocia. Ghost
Really?
Rider 2, especially.
I
Yeah,
see.
1 and 2, two series like this. Also, they thought to shoot the Westworld, but they couldn't come because of something. Westworld, the TV series in Hollywood TV series. Yeah, it's pretty nice also, like science fiction TV series. That they couldn't do it. Also, Wolf or Empire of Wolves by Jean Reno, French
Really?
actor. Yeah, and made the movie here.
He came here.
He came here. He made it.
I believe he was very impressed.
1975, 1980 must be in that time. Also many Turkish movies. Many Türkan Şoray,
Dünyayı Kurtaran Adam, maybe.
Dünyayı Kurtaran Adam. Yeah, made a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mehmet.
You're welcome, sir.
For being with us and joining our program.
It was my
Turkey.
pleasure. It's my first time to be included in the program. I think you like it, and then I enjoyed it really much.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, we completed our program in Cappadochia, and we wish to film inside of these churches and also places, houses, but it's forbidden to film and to take photos inside. Thank you very much. Stay with us, please. Natural TV, NTR TV, Discover Turkey, Ayhan Özcimbit, Cappadochia. See you later. Goodbye.
Anatolia is Asian part of Turkey. And Anatolia is always the crossroads from Asia to Europe, from Europe to Asia, even from Europe and Asia to Africa, Middle East, and from Middle East to Europe as well. It's a bridge peninsula, really. So there are a lot of civilizations in Anatolia. When you come and drive in Anatolia, you are going to be surprised. You will never know what you're going to see as historical area, and which is going to make you surprised, really. And I strongly recommend you to visit all these places, staying in the hotels or camps few days, and enjoying the landscapes and the historical places together. Ayhan Özcimbit, Unknown History, NTR TV. Hope to see you again. Please follow our social media accounts. Hope to see you again for the next programs. Goodbye.